everyone, this is your boy Arnold back with another video, and I wanted to do something very special for my 4-year anniversary as it regards my body transformation. As you can see here, I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation, and I just felt that this would be a very special way of reflecting on these past 4 years instead of just doing a video where you see me talking in front of the camera. Because what I'm going to be doing specifically here, and I have a very brief agenda here, I'm going to actually go ahead and go to the next slide. What we're going to do in this video to talk about my 4-year anniversary, we're going to first start off with my reflections. I have some thoughts that I want to reflect on with you guys. And then what I want to do next is talk about the upcoming series that I'm going to actually be doing on my YouTube channel. I know you guys are going to really find some value with that, because ever since I've been sharing and just really talking about my transformation story a lot more, I've been having a lot of people asking me about this series that I'm going to be doing. And then finally, I'm going to close with some closing remarks that I think you guys are going to find very valuable as it regards your journey and just things in life. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Arnold Brown. Thank you guys so much for coming to New Life. So we're going to start with my reflection for this 4-year transformation and anniversary that I have. And the very first thing I want to do is just really share with you guys the journey and what that looked like for me. And I think you guys are going to really like this because, you know, some people, they can look at the beginning, they can look at the end, but what they don't realize is what it took in between to get to that end result, right? I didn't just start with where you see on the left-hand side where I was 217 pounds and then just look like I did on the right-hand side within a day. No, there was a journey in between, and I want you guys to see what that looked like, especially for me within the 4 years that I've been doing this. So as you can see, I was 217 pounds in 2020. This was, to be exact, I'm going to share with you guys that date in a moment. It was in May 10th of 2020. And then, of course, you see here on the right-hand side, it's 2004 or 2024. We have myself at 175 pounds. So let's take a look at this journey and let's see what this really looked like throughout this time for me. Well, as you can see, at 217 pounds again on May 10th of 2020, this was before I did an exercise program many of you may know of, and that's called Insanity. And man, I did a reaction video on this transformation, guys. If you haven't seen, I definitely encourage you to watch it. It's very moving, very powerful. If you want to see how I actually lost 43 pounds in 9 weeks, I encourage you to watch this video, as it's going to definitely bless your soul. All right, so this was before Insanity at 217, but in 9 weeks, I dropped down to 174, and on July 20th of 2020, this was after Insanity, this is how I ended up looking. All right, now if you think about it, if you saw my image of me right now at 175, can't you see the difference, like how different this looks, right? I'm 174 here, but I'm 175 now, and my physique looks a lot different, right? And so I could talk about the different components and the different things that made that very different in terms of why I look the way I do now versus then. And that's really where my upcoming series is going to come in. You guys are going to really like that. But if I had to just kind of take out some things from this, I could tell you, number one, my diet wasn't where it needed to be. Okay, my training in terms of building muscle wasn't where it needed to be, and there was many other things that I talk about later in my series that I really wasn't implementing here. That's very, very important, especially as regards really developing and toning your body the way that you want. All right, so I was at a state here literally with Insanity, especially if you know anything about it, where I was constantly doing cardio. Right? Cardio, 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 cardio. All right? And even after Insanity, I kept doing it, cardio, and this is where I got to 167. All right? This is August 9th of 2020. This is before I did P90X, and I was like, man, okay, I'm lean, but like, how do I get my abs popping out? How do I get ripped? Blah, 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 blah. Right? And this was before P90X, and, you know, I was still just kind of, you know, just trying to figure some things out. And then I realized, I said, you know what? I really needed to start dialing it in on my diet, right? Like, I knew that if I ate less calories, that I could lose weight, and I was definitely doing that. But I started to really think and say, you know what? If I really want to start lowering my body fat percentage, then I need to be eating a certain amount of calories, a certain amount of macros, et cetera, to really be dialing it in. Okay, and that's what I started endeavoring to look into, and I eventually got into the keto diet, where it's a high fat, low carb diet. And as you can see here, after P90X, which is a 3 month program, 90 days, right? You can see my core here is very well defined, right? I got my biceps popping out, my chest is looking really good, and I'm at 163, so my weight did fluctuate. I got as low as 154. I was like, I definitely don't need to do that, and I started going back up. But as you can see, my diet here was definitely a lot better than it was before. I mean, just look at this and look at that, right? Big difference. Diets make a huge difference. Okay, but then I looked at this. I said, okay, well, I like how I look, but I really want to start building muscle, right? Or I wanted to start shaping my body, right? And I started looking into other workout programs that I can do at home. But I had a very good friend of mine, which, by the way, I want to get a shout out to Trent. Trent is my trainer that gives me workouts to do in my gym that I work out at now. And if I just tell you now, if it wasn't for him and his help, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, right? I just appreciate his expertise, and he tells me what to do, and I make it happen, and we work together. So Trent, shout out to you, brother. Thank you so very much. All right, but as you can see, this is me before bodybuilding, right? Lean, cut, got biceps there, but I was like, man, I need to shape my body. And Trent was the one that really told me, he's like, look, man, like if you really want to start shaping your physique, then you need to start incorporating some compound movements. You need to start incorporating some things that's going to really start to shape certain parts of your body so you can really start building that body that you want. And I'm going to tell you now, guys, within about 6 months, this was November 2nd of 2020, but I really started bodybuilding in December 3rd of that year. And then I got COVID, which is crazy. Like, I have videos that talk about all that. So I'm going to have a playlist for you guys to watch if you want to kind of see my journey. But it's going to blow your mind and where I got to in 6 months. All right, so check this out. Right? When I incorporated the bodybuilding, had the diet in place, and a few other things, like I said, you guys, 6 months, this made a big difference. Right? When I started incorporating those compound movements, etc., like the game changed. The game completely changed, guys. So this is where I got to basically in 1 year. Okay, was definitely dialing it in. But here's the thing: I wasn't always on my A game. Okay, I had my ups and downs. All right, and I'm gonna tell you, I was trying to bulk because at one point I was trying to do bodybuilding. I was wanting to compete, but I had a rough year in 2022. Okay, a rough year in 2022 and 2023. All right, and I'm gonna show you guys where I got to in 2022 when I was bulking. I'm gonna tell you now, I didn't look that good. All right, I got as heavy as 203. All right, pretty much a year later, and you can imagine how I felt, right? Like I was going through a lot. I was trying to figure out some things, and it was tough, guys. I mean, just going from where I was before to this, man, you can imagine psychologically for me, like how rough, how tough that was, But here's the powerful thing: even though I had a rough year, and even in 2023, I'm gonna show you how I got where I got to in 2023. I knew what to do, right? I knew what to do, and that was the powerful thing. It was like I knew that I was not where I wanted to be, but I knew that if I did the things that I knew I was supposed to do, I was gonna be able to get back. And I'm gonna tell you, I learned some things through this time too, because this bulk that I did, it was dirty. Like I did Gatorade, I did bagels. I mean, it was unclean, right? But now I'm like, nah, man. If I do a bulk, it's a lean bulk. It's a slow bulk, right? And it's following the right things that you need to be doing consistently. This right here, I was trying to cheat the game, right? I was gaining some mass, I was gaining some size, but yo, like this was not it. So fast forward to 2023. I had a rough year in 2022. I had some things going on in 2023, but on December 24th of 2023, I was like, it's game time. Like I was where I would needed to be for myself at that time. I had some things in place that I needed to be there, and I was like, it's time to get back in the gym. And as you can see, I dropped the weight too. So even though I had a rough year in 2022 and 2023, I still found a way to drop the weight. So I got to about 181, but then in 4 months, you guys, bam, I was back. And I honestly feel like I look a lot more healthier here than I did the first time around. And this is where I want to talk to you guys in a few minutes about the upcoming series, because it's the things that I've learned that I really want to share with you guys. And I'm serious. Like, I'm at a place where I really I want to help people. Right? I know what I do. I know how it's helped me, but now I feel like it's time to be able to start helping others. And so I'll get to that in a moment. But guys, ever since this transformation, man, I've had an opportunity to share my story. I've been able to speak on events like Level Up. I don't know if you guys know who Lauren LaHave is, but shout out to Lauren LaHave. I got to give you a special thank you. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to speak on Level Up. I mean, look at all these great people. You got people like Stephen Ritz, Carrie Daigle, Victoria Van Doozy, right? You got people like, I'm looking at him right now, Jeff Roberti, okay? One of the top salespeople in the world, okay? And I'm going to tell you, like, to have been able to speak with these kind of people about my story, I mean, man, I was completely honored. And so I just want to say thank you to Lauren LaHave. She allowed me to share my transformation story in front of 5,000 plus people around the world. And that really, really blessed my soul. And I just want to say and put it out there, like, I really do want to be a motivational speaker. Like, it's really in my heart. Because I love giving motivational talks. I love speaking to people, and I love sharing from my heart. And if my students are watching this, I know they can say and attest to this too, because I do it all the time in class. So if you're someone out there that's looking for speakers or anything like that, reach out, because I truly do want to become a motivational speaker, and that's something I would love to do. I love to do it virtually, love to do it in person. Like, this is something I really want to do, and I'm just putting it out there. And I love to know what you guys think as well. And I also want to write a book. I've been thinking about my story. I've been thinking about the things that I've gone through. I feel like I have experiences and insights and just things that I can say that can uplift people. So that's something that's been on my heart. But let me put it back on you guys. What do you guys think? You think I should write a book? What are your thoughts? Love to hear from you. So with that, you guys, I got an upcoming series. You guys are going to love it. And this is what it is. How to lose weight the right way. So I'm gonna have a playlist where you guys are going to learn some essential factors. And here's the powerful thing about it. If you don't like working out, if you struggle with exercise, or if you're short on time, right, I'm going to teach you guys how to lose weight the right way and in a way that's best for you. Alright, so if you've not subscribed yet, definitely make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned to that, because I'm going to have a series of videos that I'm doing that's going to help you with that. Alright, so with my closing remarks, you guys, I appreciate you guys for watching this video this long. But the first thing I want to start off is, man, have gratitude. If you're watching this video and you're on your health journey right now, just give thanks for the fact that, number one, you're able to watch a video with somebody who's gone through the struggle before, and you can learn from them, right? And just give thanks for the fact that you have the ability to get the knowledge and understanding to know how to lose weight for yourself. Like, that is where it starts. When you give thanks, magical things can begin to happen. Number two, life has its ups and downs. Y'all, you saw it. I showed you. I wasn't always on my A game, but I told you, when I was ready to get back, I knew what to do. And that's what made the difference. If you're trying to get, skinny fast, then it's going to cost you, right? It's going to cost you something. I'm going to let you kind of just determine what that is, but I'm going to tell you, when you go through the struggle and you learn what you need to learn, now you come out stronger, and it's the knowledge that you have from that experience that empowers you to be able to do that thing again and even faster. So value the struggle, guys. There's value in that, all right? Don't hate adversity. Look at adversity as something that can help you become better and greater. Next thing, transform your life or transform yourself inside and out. I'm going to just say this like this. This word This is a phrase that I've been thinking about for a minute. And I want you to look up the word inferiority complex. Okay, you may be like, wow, what inferiority complex? Where does that come from? Well, I'm going to tell you something. This transformation, you guys, it wasn't just external. Okay? And all I'm going to say is when you look up the word, because I truly feel like every single one of us to some degree has dealt with this word before. And it has a lot to do with your thoughts of your relationship in regards to other people. Okay? And what you think about yourself in relation to other people. And I'm going to just say it like this. When you deal with that and you realize that you are just like anyone else that has the potential to do anything that you want to do just like anyone else, your whole life changes. But that's a deep work that happens. And I'm going to tell you like this. If you don't work on your inside, the outside stuff that you're working for, it's not going to last long. It's not going to last long. So deal with it. Inferiority complex. So look it up and deal with it. Last thing I'm going to say is pay it forward. Like I said, you guys, and this is where I concluded my video. I'm at a place now where I'm happy. I got goals that I'm working towards. Yes, I'm going to be sharing that with you guys as I keep working towards them. But I'm at a place now where I feel like I'm ready to pay it forward. And I really am. Like, I'm helping people already. Okay? And I just want you guys to know, like, it's not all about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I share this with you guys to inspire you, and I appreciate the support. But I want you guys to know we're all in this thing together. So if you need help, okay, just like I did with my friend Edwin Lockley. If you haven't seen this video, you need to go watch it. I helped him lose 17 pounds in 6 weeks. Okay? If you're somebody who's wanted to lose weight, then I'm going to encourage you to reach out. Alright, and like I said, I have a series coming out where if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you need to, because I'm going to be talking about how to lose weight the right way. Okay, I gave you some nuggets in this video, but I'm going to really break it down in this series, and you're going to want to stay tuned because it's going to really give you guys some powerful things that you need to understand. And I'm going to say it like this, at the end of it all, if you're watching my videos and you know you need help, then what I'm going to ask you to do is to write or type in the comment section, I want help losing weight. I want you to do that. And once you do that, we're going to connect and we're going to talk about how we can help you move forward. Okay? So with that, if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, you guys. Share this video with people. I appreciate you guys' love and support. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.